We all love the Saugatuck and Douglas area here on 8 West. There's so many different fun places to explore, especially places that serve food. Coast 236 and Isabel's Market and Eatery, the sponsors of this segment, are just two of the amazing restaurants located in the Saugatuck Douglas area. And Mary joins us today to tell us about what they offer. Mary, thanks so much for joining us here on 8 West.
Thanks, Morgan. I'm happy to be here.
Of course, and we are thrilled to have you because, you know, the Saugatuck and Douglas area is a hot spot, not only in the summer, but all year round, because it's such a great place for all of us to unwind, to get some inspiration, and to also create lasting memories. And I have to assume it's because it has a century's worth of rich history.
That's true, Morgan. Saugatuck Douglas is known as the Art Coast, as you know. And the reason is, over 100 years ago, the Oxbow School of the Arts was created, where artists from all over came to find their inspiration from the coast of Lake Michigan. And it still exists today. But throughout the history, beyond art, Saugatuck Douglas has expanded the arts to include things like the visual arts and the performing arts and now the culinary arts. It really started about 20 years ago in earnest when the Saugatuck Center of the Arts was created, and the donors created a new facility right downtown Saugatuck. They purchased an old pie factory and created an art center where they could both show visual arts, but have events and have theater. So we have performing arts, and that's been going strong for over 20 years.
Yeah.
And of course, the restaurant scene in Saugatuck has always been pretty strong, but it's been expanded over the last decade or so. And Coast and Isabel's are part of that expansion.
And that's so exciting because, like you said, there's just so much rich history, and it keeps on booming and growing. It keeps everyone coming back, and, you know, we love food. A lot of us are big foodies, and Saugatuck and Douglas has amazing restaurants. Of course, 236 and Isabel's Market and Eatery is just one of them, two of them. So can you tell us about how Coast 236 fits into the expansion of culinary arts?
Sure. In 2018, I was one of a couple of owners that were able to purchase an old Greek restaurant that had been there for many years and well known. And we purchased that restaurant thinking we can't even come close to replicating what these two former owners did. It was pretty infamous. So we decided to do something very different. So Coast 236 was the name we came up with because we wanted a different approach, and we wanted to say, okay, we're here on West Michigan, and we want to create a coastal experience, meaning bringing freshness to a culinary palate, but not just from West Michigan, but from anywhere you might go in the world. So whether you're on the coast of West Michigan or the coast of Amalfi, what are some of the offerings you might expect to see? And that's what we've tried to develop over the last few years with the help of Mindy Troffman, who is our general manager and sommelier, and also with Rick Bauer, who is just come on this year as our executive chef. We're so happy to have him and Mindy. The two of them are kind of a dynamic duo. He has been classically trained all over. Spent a lot of time in various places, Napa, Las Vegas, and other places, but it has Midwestern roots, and he just really knows how to bring together what we're trying to achieve. So we've been very fortunate to have the two of them come together.
Love that. And we saw some beautiful images there. Spectacular. And so also we have to talk about Isabel's. Can you tell us how that also fits into the culinary arts, because it's fantastic? Right.
So the year following the opening of Coast 236, we were able to purchase another existing property that had been the Zing restaurant and bar, but it had been sitting dormant, vacant for 4 or 5 years. So it needed a lot of work. We decided to transform it into something different on the culinary scene. Not a restaurant, but a market and eatery. So we say it's a culmination of a marketplace, like a European market meets Michigan farm stand, because we wanted to pay homage to growers and give a place for local artisans to be able to sell their products. And so we've done that. We also get a lot of products from Italy. We bought a pasta machine, as you're seeing in the pictures there. So we have handmade pasta every day at Isabel's. So it's quite a different experience than a normal restaurant. And it was really driven by the fact that there had been some retail study done by the city of Douglas that indicated a specialty market would be something that would be really fit in and something that was needed locally. And we also have an event space and a cooking school, so that kind of leans into the educational entertainment component.
You have it all right under one roof.
That's right.
Yeah, and so I also have to just mention the name of Isabel's because the meaning behind it really just establishes a sense of community, which is what both restaurants in the Saugatuck and Douglas area is all about.
Right. Yeah, Isabel's was named after a woman who was not a famous person in Michigan, but Isabel's is an all-woman-owned business, and we thought, let's find a name. We wanted it to be personal, so we didn't want to call it West Michigan Market. We wanted it to be named after a strong woman, and we found that strong woman in a woman that was very quiet in her life, but she had donated $5,000 in the mid-50s to our church, and today it is worth more than $1 million, and it gives back an interest over